Hey guys, it's Griffinoni here. Before we get started with today's video, I have a new nickname suggestion from you all in the comments. Today's nickname has been suggested by UberDan9254, and he has suggested the nickname Polyswag or Poliwag. This is apparently an inside joke for him between him and a few of his friends, but I still like the name well enough. So thank you very much, UberDan, for the suggestion. And now, let us begin the episode. Hey guys, Griffinoni here, and welcome back to Pokémon HeartGold. Last time we entered Blackthorn City, we went over everything that you can do in Blackthorn City, and we fought the gym leader with a bunch of post-commentary that I am unbelievably frustrated that I had to apply. We're not going to talk about that anymore because I really don't want to. So, the most important thing is that this episode, we're going to be going to the Dragon's Den because Claire, the gym leader, despite us defeating her in the last episode, did not give us the gym badge. So if we want to do that, then we need to pass whatever test is in the Dragon's Den. But I do want to say, again, I apologize for the post-commentary in the previous episode. I cannot stress that enough. I feel awful. Especially since I haven't physically recorded the audio for that yet. But that's a problem for future Past Griffin. Now, in order for us to get to the Dragon's Den, we simply need to surf across the water here. However, before we do that, I'm going to point out that I only have 5 Pokemon in my party. I highly recommend that you only bring 5 Pokemon with you as you go through this place, because it will be apparent why as we go ahead here. So we're going to go ahead and use Mizumori to surf across this way, and we're going to talk to you first. If Claire allows it, her grandfather, our master, will also. You may enter. Dragon's Den ahead. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Nothing else in this room here, so we're just going to go straight down. So this is a pretty interesting area with all these dragon tamers here. There really isn't a whole lot of lore about the Dragon's Den. It's just kind of a place that exists and serves the same purpose. There are some variations of the Dragon's Den in the anime, but it's mostly just a difference of, oh hey, it's outside versus not outside. As always, Mizumori is killing it with these ice beams against the dragon types. I know Blazer is definitely the highest level Pokemon in the party right now, but I am trying to blast his level ahead for reasons that will become apparent later. What is it, Thule? Sup? This is Thule, how are you? My quillfish had grown again. It was only so big when I caught it, but now it's way bigger. Oh yeah, I KO'd a wild Magikarp. It was huge, like this big even. I guess you can't tell over the phone. Well, I'll be seeing you. Thanks, Thule. So let's see, right here in this rock is a revive. Want to grab that. And let's see, is there anything else right here? Yes, there is this. Calcium. I believe that does boost special attack, so it's going to be very useful in a minute. We're going to go ahead and bring our Mizumori with us. And we're going to surf along the rocks in a particular direction. I don't think this is actually the correct direction. Gonna go, oh my goodness, do I need Whirlpool for this? Yeah, yes I do, okay. Hold on! Okay, back over here, there is another dragon tamer that I need to fight. You shouldn't be in here. Well, how do you think I got in here? You think I got in here because I snuck in? I have permission. Ooh, Waterfall. We're seeing this for the first time being used in battle, at least. Like I said, it's a decently powerful water-type move, though I'm not sure if Waterfall's the best move on Seadra. It's not bad. The biggest concern is I'm pretty sure, I don't think it was explicitly stated, I think it can flinch the opponent if it's used. So that may be a later gen thing. Either way, we defeated Ace Trainer Piper. Oh, yikes, I lost. Soon I'm going to get permission from our master to use dragons. When I do, I'm going to become an admirable dragon tamer and gain our master's approval. If you say so. I do not really care. I am in low spirits. because of the horrible mistakes I've made today. But anyway, let's see here. I guess we'll bring Saris to the front for this. We have a double battle against these two I want to take care of real quick. It's a stranger, someone we don't know. Who are you? How are these tiny children allowed in here? Like, I had to earn my way just to be able to walk inside this cave, but these two little tykes have Trachinis and can just waltz around wherever they please. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this, malarkey. They were seeing Air Cutter being used on both opponents and actually dealt a decent chunk of damage to both of them. Fortunately, I used Ice Beam on the right target. Or I guess the left target. Thunderbolt! Come from Dratini! That's madness. And of course, I paralyzed Saris, because why would it not do exactly that? At least Mizumori gets to go first and take out the Dratini herself. Ouchies. Meanie, well, listen, children. Tiny baby children. I had to do this. Okay, so now with Rodriguez in our party knowing Whirlpool, we're gonna get through this, because we absolutely do need Whirlpool to get through here. I forgot that the Whirl Islands is not the only location that you need Whirlpool to get through. But once we do that, we can head in here. And now, we can come face to face with the Dragon Master. Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? That girl's a handful. I am sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry. You are to answer only a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? Okay, so here's the thing. The questions may not come up as a big deal. However, I am going to highly recommend that you answer the questions in a very specific manner, and I will be doing these questions in the right way. Because depending on how you answer these, you do get something nice out of them in the end. So, what are Pokemon to you? I'd recommend you say either ally or friend. I'm going to go with friend, because that's better. Oh, I understand. What helps you to win battles? Either strategy or training. Either one works. I'm going to go with strategy. Oh, I understand. What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? The correct answer, well, at least the absolute best answer, is anyone. Oh, I understand. What is most important for raising Pokemon? Either love or knowledge. Violence is never the answer. I'm going to go with love. Oh, I understand. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. Which is more important? Both. That is the correct answer. I see. You care deeply for Pokemon. Very commendable. That conviction is what is important. Griffin, don't lose that belief. It will see you through the Pokemon League. And now unique music just for this specific situation. So how'd it go? I guess there's no point asking. You did fail? What? You passed? That can't be! You're lying! Even I haven't been approved! Claire, this child is impeccable in skill and in spirit. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge. Or must I inform Lance of this? I understand. Here, this is the Rising Badge. Hurry up, take it. At long last, we have received the Rising Badge. The Rising Badge will enable your Pokemon to use the move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon you know as a trainer and obey your every command without question. Claire, reflect upon what it is that you lack and this child has. Yeah, she runs away. By the way, have you heard of Lugia? It's a Pokemon said to have lived around Whirl Islands once. Never mind. Just mad words of the old. Nah, I've never heard of them. It's been quite some time since the trainer has gained our master's rare approval. In fact, not since Master Lance. Interesting. You know Master Lance? He looks so much like our master did in his youth. It's in their blood. Are they related to each other? By the way, have you heard of Lugia? Okay. There should be something I do. However, I do think I need to step out and then come back in. I believe I do that. Huh. Oh, I know what I need to do first. Hold up. You need to go outside. Because there is still one thing I am missing here. Okay, so after serving back over here, Claire can be found over here, and she has one more thing for us. Wait, I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. We got TM59 that contains Dragon Pulse. Well, Dragon Pulse is a kind of a... Never mind. It's a huge energy of some kind. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. What's the matter? If you're headed to the Pokemon League, go back to New Bark Town and surf along Route 27. Your face is telling me you have some unfinished business. Come on. Whatever you have to face from now, don't you dare give up. If you do, I'll feel even worse about having lost to you. Give it your all. Yeah, you see what I mean? Claire's personality is just... I don't know why, it's just so bratty. Anyway, I'm pretty sure now that we've gotten Dragon Pulse, now we can go back and talk to the Dragon Master, and he should have something for us. Something that justifies me only having 5 Pokemon in the party at the moment. Oh my god, how I got through that without finding a single wild Pokemon. Okay, let's see now. Okay, here we go. Good to see you here. Your arrival is most fortunate. I have something for you. Take this Dratini as proof that I now know your worth. We received a Dratini from the Master. Would you like to give a nickname to the Dratini I received? No, I'll leave that to you guys. But I do want to go over this. Dragon Pokemon are symbolic of our clan. You have shown that you can be entrusted with one. So let's take a look at this Dratini. So this Dratini, rash nature found in the Dragon's Den. Has shed skin for the ability with, rash nature. So that means a more special attack, less special defense. That's pretty good. But here's the real big kicker. Look at that moveset. Dragon Rage, Twister, Thunder Wave, and Extreme Speed. Here's the deal. If you answer those questions with the Dragon Master in the exact way that I did, or at least with the options that I recommended, you'll get this Dratini and it will have Extreme Speed. If you deviate from your answers at all and use one of the bad answers, then Dratini will only know Leer in place of Extreme Speed instead. But here's the crazy thing about this. Dratini can only normally get Extreme Speed through breeding. So the fact that you could just get a Dratini with Extreme Speed simply from answering a couple of questions is incredibly nice and absolutely worth your time to go out of your way to get. Now, am I going to be using this Dratini? No. I don't plan on using this for my team, especially considering how late we are in the game and how low level it is. But I still wanted to point it out. It is very nice, especially since it is mine. So, there we go. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to head back to the entrance of the Dragon's Den, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, we're going to head up this ladder here. And go out. And now we're going to call for Professor Elm. Hello, Griffin. How's it going? I've gotten a hold of something neat. Swing by my lab and pick it up. See you later. Huh. I wonder what he could be talking about. Alright, well, I think we're going to go ahead and call this episode here. I know this was pretty brief, but this is just an essential step that needed to happen. We needed to put Claire in her place nice and properly, and in real time. So, next time on Pokemon HeartGold, now that we have the Waterfall HM and are able to use it outside of battle, we now have a lot more options for what we can do out in the region. Don't worry, it won't be the monster that was episode 25, but it is still going to be a pretty good episode filled with lots of things to do, both new and old. So look forward to that next time. See you guys then.